Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to panel discussion number 2 at the NSCAC and Soccer Hub Online Summit. Topic for this panel is another one which I think any coach in North America would be very interested to hear, which is how can we strike a balance between development and winning? I've got with me now Ian Barker, who is the Director of Coaching Development at United Soccer Coaches. Is that correct, Ian?
That's correct, yeah.
And that's formerly the National Soccer Coaches Association of America. Now they're known as United Soccer Coaches. We've got John DeBenedictis, who is the Executive Director of the National Soccer Coaches Association of Canada. And we were scheduled to have Rafael Carvajal, professional coach, Canadian coach that is originally from Uruguay, and unfortunately he's coaching in a professional club in Paraguay right now. And they had a game on the weekend. He had some delays in his travel getting back in here, so he won't be with us today. And we've also supposed to have Frank Iaizzo, who is the technical director of International FC. Right now, I believe having some internet difficulty, but in any case, we're hoping to get Frank back on. We'll get it going with the three of us now, and maybe I'll let John take it from here to introduce the topic and get the discussion going.
Yeah, thanks, Richard, and also glad to have you on this panel. Richard's president of Soccer Fitness, as well. He's worked with the USL team, the Ottawa franchise, as well as with the Canadian National Program, and running courses for Ontario Soccer Association. So welcome, Richard. So this is an interesting topic, striking a balance between player development and winning. And, you would think possibly that player development and winning go together. For example, if you're playing in other sports, you win and means you're the best players and you develop more. I'm assuming in even individual sports like tennis, at age 8, 9, 10, 11, you're playing to win, you get better by winning, and you challenge each other. But it seems to be possibly just a North American issue. Is it? So that's the first question. How important is it just a North American issue that we seem to be bringing up, a topic of balancing player development and winning? And Ian, we'll start with you.
Well, I think my first response is that winning is always somewhere in the equation. So at the most humble levels of street soccer, when kids are playing pickup, they're trying to win. It's a competitive environment. So I don't think winning should ever be taken out of the equation. I think the key is where we place winning in a relative spectrum of importance, and actually, do we vary that spectrum of importance within a group? So, for example, we may program our youth soccer team to attend tournaments which have a knockout phase playing through to a final, and we may, as a club, decide we'd like to win that tournament. At the same time, we see a lot of now showcase events where the clubs are going to showcase their players for the potential of college recruitment. And so in that case, you can come out of that event 0-3. Nobody's really shouldn't be particularly disappointed because you're able to demonstrate or present all of your players to the college coaches or the scouts. So my initial response is, I think we have to be really careful about being very down on the concept of winning and getting into a very participation, everybody gets a prize kind of environment, because at the end of the day, whether we're at the most grassroots level or the highest levels of professional soccer, winning is always in there somewhere. Again, it's just how we choose as coaches, and certainly fans and parents, to place that importance on any given day or within any given program.
Very good. Richard?
Yeah, I agree. I think maybe sometimes it's the perspective in North America, and maybe I'll speak more about Canada, but I'm pretty familiar with what's going on in the United States as well. Is that I think this perspective may come from parents, and it may come from a lot of coaches that maybe lack a lot of experience, especially international experience or professional experience, where they kind of see, winning and development as if they're two mutually exclusive things, meaning if you try to develop players and teach them whatever it is that you want, I mean, there's a lot of, it's very trendy and popular to get, let's say, for example, in teams to try to build from the back when they win the ball and, and keep possession of the ball. And so if you try to do that, if you try to play a possession-based game and build from the back, you cannot win. So basically those are two mutually exclusive things. And I think if you change your perspective a little bit, then maybe, you see that you probably, you can win, you can have success, you can get some results while still developing the skill, the technical ability, the application of skill and even understanding of the game and all the tactical side of it. So I think maybe one of the challenges that coaches have, and then maybe the technical directors, those people in the game, is to change people's perspective. Thank you for watching this short preview video from the National Soccer Coaches Association of Canada. To see the full video, plus have access to hundreds of other coaching videos, blogs, webinars, and podcasts, plus free and discounted coach education courses and other soccer merchandise, plus to have exclusive access to register for all future NSCAC conventions, both live and online, click on the link below to become a member of the NSCAC today. Also, please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as your continued support allows us to continue to provide coach education and coach development resources to soccer coaches across Canada and worldwide. Thank you again for your continued support, and we look forward to seeing you at future NSCAC events.